So, good evening, everyone. This is Patricia Emmanuel here. Thank you for joining tonight.
Good
I
evening.
believe, yeah, I believe everyone has, you've had a preamble of what you're going to be doing because I came in and heard, I listened to Wumi trying to prep you for that. I'm just going to make this real quick because we need to move fast, and I'm sure you're all excited to get to know your project team, get your project team allocation, and move on with work. So that is it. We had quite a number of registrations, even duplicate registrations. Come on, you guys give us quite a lot of work to do, but it's fine. Uh, we are finally here, and if you're here, I can see 41 people. How many people are here? But this list is over 80. Almost 9, I think we had 87 people on this list. So please have a look at this. And I'm going to take a screen grab of this as well and share in the general group so you can get your team, identify your team, and then join. You will need to click on the Telegram link that takes you straight to your project team. Okay. So this is not the guild where you have only the BAs, only the Scrum Masters, only the PMs, only the ADMs or the DAs. No, this is your project team. So, and I'm going to explain a bit of how the project is going to work in your teams. So for the Agile Scrum team, ideally, you would have a Scrum Master, you have a BA, you have a QA, and occasionally, depending on the nature of the project, you have an Agile Delivery Manager. Sometimes the Scrum Master can also double as your Agile Delivery Manager. But in this case, we've got people who have come into the program, into the internship, who want to go for the Agile Delivery Manager role. They have specifically selected that. And of course, we have mentors to guide you in this journey. Every single role, we have mentors who will be available to guide you. So the Agile Delivery Manager would see to the delivery of the project in Team A. So um, the project mandate will be given to the team, all right? And each of the roles, the Scrum Master, BA, QAs, I believe by now you already have an idea of what you need to be doing. If you don't, I would encourage you, go back to watch the roles and responsibilities of an Agile team. So go back and watch that video so you can familiarize yourself with what you need to be doing as a Scrum Master, as an ADM, as a BA, as a QA, all the roles, as a DA, as a project manager. And the Agile team would work within the context uh, of, of the Agile structure and principles. However, the other project that stays within each of the team is data related to, a data related project. So that is where the project management um, interns come in. So you are going to be supporting the data analyst guys to deliver their project, their task, whatever their tutors and mentors have, have given to them. The tutor, majorly, the tutor would take ownership of their task, and every ask by the tutor is what the mentors would support the data analysts guys to deliver. So as project managers, it's your role to ensure that they deliver on their task. So, in addition to that, as project managers, you would also project manage the data related tasks. Okay. So that is how the team is going to work. You'd be advised of your mentors and buddies by tomorrow. Okay. You're going to have mentors for each role, buddies for each role. So the role of the buddies is to help you settle down, settle into the team and guide you. Your mentors will not be helping you to deliver your task. I need everyone to get that understanding. The role of your mentors is to help you go in the right direction. So you remain focused on your deliverables. They guide you, allow you to do your task, and you engage them if you're unclear about certain things. So please be comfortable to engage. All your mentors have been where you are today, okay? And they are all out there doing their roles as Scrum Masters, BAs, ADMs, QAs, and DAs, and project managers out there. So they've been in your shoes, and you must also be teachable, you must be coachable, all right? So please, you're the one who is on the receiving end. Make sure you're engaging with them and make your experience, make it an experience that you would want to relive and recount even after you leave this program. It's always for everyone that puts in their 100%, well, even 101% if possible, you see the outcome and you're going to be really, really grateful for the time that you have personally give in to deliver on this project in this program. Okay? So right now, the next steps for all roles, confirm your name on the list. Okay? Then do a quick check if you can access Teams and Azure DevOps. I'll tell you that I'm aware that not everyone will be able to access Teams and Azure DevOps. So Scrum Masters, please get ready for work. You're going to be resolving a lot of impediments. And of course, your fellow interns created the impediments because some of them have refused to complete the forms that we sent out. And what that means is that they are going to come to you to help them resolve it. So you can organize yourself. I think we have about 6 Scrum Masters in each project team. Organize yourselves as Scrum Masters and let someone take the lead at the beginning of every sprint, okay? So that everyone has a chance to support the team to deliver their project. And remember that when you have work to do and you don't have your tools to do the work, it's going to cause a great impediment. So please try as much as possible to help your team members fix this. All right, nothing personal. It's work, it's a project, and let's get things rolling. And I would also like to encourage everyone here. Perhaps there are some people who haven't been attending the daily stand-ups and the other trainings. I would advise that you go back to watch the video replay relating to your roles and responsibilities, okay? And engage in your team. Ask questions. No question is silly on this platform. Even if you haven't used the computer before, please let your team members know, let your buddies know, let your mentors know, so we understand you and know how we can support you. All right? And ultimately, and that is the most important thing for you to record your success on this program. Show up, engage, and do your task. I understand that life happens. Probably something came up, you're unable to join the meeting. Always plan to watch the video replay. Always plan to engage your team members to catch up on what you have missed. Make your team members your friends. All right. And in addition to that, whenever you're not going to be available, it is your duty to let your team members know. Put it in your project chat, in your Telegram chat, and tag your Scrum Master and tag your teammates. Say, for example, I am a BA. If I'm not going to be around, because I have identified the other BAs in my team, I will tag them and I will tag all the Scrum Masters. Okay? Why? Because if any of my team member who is a BA is present, perhaps my Scrum Master has missed the communication, that person would confirm and say, this person is absent, but they are going to be available in the next meeting, or they are going to be late or so. If you're running late too, please engage. No show at all doesn't work out on this program. You have to show up. You have to show up. Please try as much as possible to create time to show up especially for your sprint ceremonies, project task meetings. Okay. So there are some immediate actions that Agile delivery managers, Scrum Masters, BA, everyone in the team need to do ASAP. And we encourage the ADMs because it's your team. You want to know how many Scrum Masters you've got, how many ADMs on your team, how many BAs and QAs. So over time, we're going to break some of these things down to you. So the structure ideally out there, so you understand, and please note what I'm saying. You have one ADM, you have one Scrum Master, you have one BA, you have one or two QAs, all right? And it's possible you have 4 developers or 2 developers, all right? In an ideal agile team. So your developers are going to be, will send your developers are going to be helping you to deliver on the project, all right? So your developers are part of the agile team. But right now, what we have here, because we have quite a number of people who want to come in for these roles, so we want you to work together and engage. Engage with each other and make sure you are not a backbencher in your team, and be professional as well. So the Scrum Masters need to get their Scrum board ready, everything you need to set up. Ensure you had all your team members to your team projects in Azure DevOps, okay? Then other documentation that you need to put together, team charter and all that, just to make sure you do whatever you need to do that is a Scrum Master specific role, you need to start getting them done individually, but then as Scrum Master role based team, you discuss among yourself on who does what and when. Then you also need to help remove the impediments for the team members that you're not able to add to your project team right now. The BAs, this is where you need to reach out to your product owner to elicit requirement. Okay, so in some agile teams out there, the BA can also be the product owner. So please note that. But this time around, we are going to assign a product owner to your team, to each of the teams, who is going to help you. Is your stakeholder, he or she is your stakeholder, and you need to know how to get him or her so that you can gather the requirement that you need to put together for your developers to work on and deliver to the testers to test. All right. So for the QAs, I would advise that you make yourself available when the BAs are eliciting requirements from the product owner. You are not going there to take their show. It's their show, okay? You can ask questions if you're not clear. However, let the BAs lead that process and observe them. And it will also help you to start thinking about the kind of test cases and test scenarios you want to write around the project deliverables or the project requirements that you have. So please note that. And our IT project manager, you are in charge of the data analyst team. You need to do an head count of your project team, yourselves as project managers and DAs, and you need to start getting your artifacts ready. All right. So, and the DAs, you need to reach out to your tutor who is going to guide you on your project tasks, what you need to be doing. I know you've done the introduction to Tableau, that you're supposed to have a project related to some tasks and deliverables related to that. So everything will start to, once you get into your team, I mean, like everything will start to unfold. I know for some people, you're already thinking, oh, this is a lot. You know what? Don't worry. Your mentors and buddies will help you settle in. All right. Any questions? Okay, Miracle, I see you have your hand raised.
Okay, good evening, Pat.
No.
Uh sorry, it's just a question though. I want to confirm. I registered as a project manager and I'm being given agile delivery manager. Hope it's still on track.
Okay.
We'll
When
check
you,
now. We'll check now.
yeah,
Don't
we'll
worry.
do the checks, yeah, for you. Thank you so much, DJ. So I would also say that for those who have similar queries, you would need to um, understand that what you have signed up with on the Prep Major website is a role that we've gone by. We've seen people who have signed up with particular roles and then they've signed up with two different roles, at the same time. So we just had to go back to what you've signed up with and registered for. So I hope that helps. Adele, Lisa, you have a question?
Uh, Good evening. Yes, so it's not a question, just to use this opportunity to mention the tutor that took us Tableau made a mention of being added on the Telegram group for DAs so that we can post the task. I'm not sure if it has been
All right. Can everybody see my screen? Thanks.
Yes, we
So
can.
can everyone see my screen?
Yes,
Yes, yes.
yes, we can.
Oh, yes. Okay. Thank you.
Yes,
So
that's my
we want to make sure that issues are resolved accordingly at every level and how critical they are, so that we all have a structure that is clear to the interns as well. We want the journey to be smooth for you, okay? So the your scrum master, the scrum master in the team is the first person to reach out to. Do you know why? Because one of their major roles is to remove impediments. They need to unblock you so that you can move forward. Okay. So if the Scrum Master is not able to resolve what you're doing, all right, if the Scrum Master is not able to resolve what the issue is, rather, make sure um, you get the Scrum Master to escalate that for you. All right, and I'm sure they also know that if you're unable to resolve some issues, they can escalate to the ADM. So that is a role of the Scrum Master to escalate to the ADM if issues remain unsolved. Sometimes if it looks like it's taking longer and um, they are stuck as well. Okay, so the ADM will take this if they are unable to resolve it as well. The ADMs have mentors, the Scrum Master have mentors, all the roles have mentors. But after the ADM goes straight to their role buddies. The ADM goes to the ADM body. So the body would signpost the ADM on the next steps, or the body would take responsibility to help that resolved. If the ADM role body is not able to resolve the issue, they will take it to the ADM mentor. All right. Now, it's possible that your ADM role body is not able to resolve the issue, and they speak with another body who is not an ADM, because some of the issues, everyone on the platform, they have a good understanding of how things work and how to get your issues resolved. So at the body's level, that can happen. The same at the mentor's level. Okay? So if every stage that we have up to the mentor's level, issues are still not resolved, I believe most of the time it stops at the mentor's table. All right. If they are still not resolved, the mentors would take ownership and escalate to admin. Please, in your individual teams, don't contact the admin directly. The admin will send you back to your team, because you need to follow the process. It makes the work easier and less cumbersome. There's a lot of work going on the admin side every single day. So please, we don't want you to get very upset that you've dropped a message and it's taking. Can you still see my screen?
No.
No, no, no.
No, okay.
Yes.
All right, great. All right, great. So majority of the issues should stop at the mentor's table, I believe. So unless these issues are not solved at the mentor's table, it gets to the admin team. So possibly, if it gets resolved, it wouldn't have to come to myself or DG. In fact, you have to come to me first. It's only when I can't resolve it that I have to escalate to DG. But please, I beg you, please, we have 1,001 messages that come into our DMs every day. And you don't want to feel like you're being ignored. It's not that. There's some other things that we are looking at as well. So please, let's follow the escalation procedure. It's really going to help everyone. And engage in your team. Sometimes, even before you escalate to the bodies, you can go back to your guild. Say you're a BA, you've spoken to a BA body, or you just feel, oh, probably another BA in project B might have had the same issue. Just drop the issue if it's a BA specific issue, okay, that you're going through. Drop it in that guild, your general BA team guild. Drop it in there. Has anyone experienced this? I'm facing this challenge. Kindly advise, and please, when you are escalating or describing issues, don't just say it's not working. It's not it's not working, will not get you results. And let's also get used to that as well. Please try as much as possible to be specific. What were you trying to achieve? What do you want to do? What action did you take? Did you get an error message? Okay, please, and attach a screenshot. Possibly you can attach a short video snippet so that whoever wants to help you, they have a good understanding. But when you just drop a message, it's not working. It's not going to work. You might be there for weeks, okay? Thinking people are ignoring you. Or please, let's try and make it simple and seamless. Thank you. Any questions? Okay. Oh, Adele, is
Ada
the
hand.
same. Okay. The same question, or you have another question?
Sorry, it's the first time I raised my hand. I'll put it down now. Thanks.
Okay.